Today we're going to learn how to make chicken teriyaki rolls. Now the first thing you want to do is get some teriyaki sauce with some we grilled it, the chicken breast, put the teriyaki sauce on top, and what you want to do is you want to go ahead and make sure that it looks like this, and we're going to microwave it for about a minute. And a minute later, that's what it should look like. That way you really get the teriyaki flavor in your chicken. Now the next thing we use is some cream cheese. Go ahead and slice the cream cheese like so, and then we actually want to get it in thinner strips than that. So we're going to take that slice and cut it into thirds. Thirds is just about good. You can see that it helps for it to be a little bit cooler with a sharp knife to cut it easily, or well, more easily than usual. And the next thing you want to do is get your 2 crab sticks there. And for this, we're going to end up mixing it up with mayonnaise, so you want to be sure to cut it really fine. And to cut it really fine, we're going to go over it a couple times like our lovely housewife model is doing. And the key here really to make it look as easy as it is a super sharp knife. You really need to have that super sharp knife when you're making sushi. It helps make cutting your sushi rolls easier and all the ingredients as well. Now, as you can see there, we do what's called tataki style, and tataku means literally, well, there's a couple translations. One is to strike, and here you can see we're kind of striking the cutting board in a downward motion, very similar to chopping in your Western kitchen common wordsmith bank, but this is the tataki method. We also use something very similar when we make the spicy tuna roll. If you do look at our other video there, you'll see we do that when we do chop up the ahahi tuna. So we're getting there slowly but surely. You want to go over it a couple times to be able to get the same consistency and the same kind of chopped up, look that we're going for all across your 2 crab sticks. And so there you see, we just keep going back and forth over it in a systematic fashion to be sure to get it to that point. Here we put it in the pile like so, and right about there is what you're looking for. Now we have it. Yep, that's it. That's the final cut, what we're looking for. Now we take the mayonnaise, and you'll see that for the 2 crab sticks, a good heaping spoonful is just about enough mayonnaise. And now in the little bowl, we just take it and be sure to mix it up evenly. Usually this does take a little bit because it tends to clump together, so you got to work it over back and forth like so. And you want to mix it up good. You don't really want to beat it up any more than we've already done. This is more of a gentle mixing to make sure to get even consistency throughout your new spread, if you will, that we're making here. And right about there is what we're looking for. Now we are going to put cucumber slices in this. So we take a cucumber, we've already cut it in half, and we've already cut it to the length of the seaweed that we're going to be using. Now we use our super sharp knife, and it goes through the cucumber like hot knife to a butter, as you see here. And we are sure to cut the slices that we want like so. And once we've done that, go ahead and you can separate them, and you can see that our slices are just about the same, but right here is about the size of the slice you're looking for. Now avocado is also a key ingredient. We've already peeled and pitted this one. So once again, with this super sharp knife, it just flies right through the avocado. As all of you know, I'm sure, the avocado is a very soft vegetable, and even with a not quite so sharp knife, you should be able to cut it easily, but the extra sharp knife just helps every step of the way. And here we're going for nice, even, consistent cuts. Once we have our cuts, we take a lemon slice, and we put lemon all over our avocado so it doesn't turn brown inside of our sushi before we serve it to our guests. And once we get there, see, we have all our ingredients laid out, and the small sushi base here with the seaweed and rice. If you don't know how to do that, please be sure to watch our other video. We explain how to do that in depth. And you can see there we put the cream cheese slices across, then the chicken teriyaki slices across, and next thing is that cucumber. Doesn't that just look delicious? My mouth's watering just looking at it. This is really great. And then we get our avocado slices and put them on there as well. And the last step here before we roll it up is to go ahead and put some of that crab mayonnaise mixture there. Some people prefer Japanese mayonnaise when they do this. When I mix it up in the rolls like this, I really can't tell. If I eat vegetables with straight mayonnaise, I really can tell the difference, but that's personal preference. But there we go. Now the next step is to roll it up. And these mini rolls, it gets tough to roll sometimes, so be careful, be aware. If you don't get it right the first time, it might take a couple tries. But there we go. Roll it over and then roll it over a little bit more with our bamboo sushi rolling mat. And you'll see the saran wrap sticks sometimes, nothing to worry about. That's perfectly normal. And then we undo that and go ahead and take it off, and there we go. Now we've put it on the cutting board and we're putting the toasted sesame seeds on there as well. That adds a nice little bit of texture on the outside and flavor as well. So next thing we do is we have our wet rag that's soaked in water and vinegar mix. That is a clean rag, a very, very clean rag. And with our super sharp knife, you see we're just cutting through the sushi rolls like it's no problem at all, and wiping the knife after every cut. That makes sure to get you super clean cuts. It's the combination of the super sharp knife and that wet rag that has the vinegar, well, that's rice vinegar, and water mixture in there. That's what we use on our hands too when we work with the rice directly, as you've noticed in our other videos. So there we go, we're cutting right down the sushi, and now that we have it cut up, we put it on our sushi gaita or any other display plate you want to use, and we put it up there just like that, and there we go. Oh, it was absolutely delicious and it looks wonderful. Thank you for watching. We appreciate likes and comments. Please remember to